What we're going to do now is use the tools, the math tools, to help us solve problem number 2 from today's guided practice. So once you're logged in to Pearson, you're going to go ahead and click My Work. You're going to go down to Tools. You're going to scroll down until you see Math Tools. Click Open Tool. It'll ask you to open in a new window. So go ahead and click that. And this is your menu for all the digital math tools that come along with Pearson. We're going to go ahead and use the place value blocks. We have several options here, but we're going to go ahead and click on place value blocks again. So this is the screen that you see. Instead of having one part workspace, we're going to go ahead and use a 3-part workspace because our digits that we're working with have 3 place values. So this will be the hundreds, this one here, the second one will be the tens, and the one to the right will be the ones place value. So number 2 says 394 plus 276. So we're going to go ahead and drag over 3 flats for the 300. 90, we're going to drag a flat over, that would be 10 rods. We don't want 10 rods, we want 9 rods. So we're going to select the hammer, we're going to hit it, select the pointer so we don't break anything else, click in here to deselect everything. Now we're going to hit the eraser and get rid of 1. Now I do like to have them look like 10 frames, so do the lasso, and I see that 4 are selected. Click and drag to make them move down below. Now all of the kids, all of the students have done this in class. They use this tool in class, so they should be familiar with what's going on. And then we're going to go ahead and drag over 4 units for the ones place in 394. Now what you can do, just double check that we have 394, 3 in the hundreds place, 9 in the tens place, 4 in the ones place. So we're good. That number and those place value blocks I would like in the top half of the screen. And the reason behind it is the bottom half is going to be for the second add-in, 276. So we're going to drag 2 flats down for 200. 70. We're going to drag a whole flat over in the tens column. We're going to hit the hammer. We're going to smash it. We're going to click the pointer. Click again. That way everything is deselected so we don't accidentally break apart one of those rods into 10 ones. And since we want 70, we're going to hit the eraser and get rid of 3 rods. 1, 2, 3. Hit the pointer again so we don't accidentally erase something. And make this look like a 10 frame. So we're going to click and drag. We're going to lasso 2 and drag them down so it looks like a 10 frame. And then 6 in the ones place. So we're going to go ahead and take a rod and we're going to smash it. We're going to hit the pointer, click on the screen to deselect everything, hit the eraser, and since we only want 6, we're going to click 4 so we get 6 left over. Click the pointer so we don't accidentally erase something and drag it down to look like a 10 frame. So we have 276. Now what's great about this tool, there's a whole bunch of things that we can do with it, but right now what we're going to do is we're going to solve our problem 394 plus 276 by place values. So 300 plus 200 is 500, and we can double check that by clicking this arrow up here, and it's the change display format. So I click it twice to get a 500. Now we've got 90 plus 70, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these rods from the 70 and move it up here. So I have a full 10 frame and then 6 rods, so that's 160. And then here We've got 4 units. I can click and drag, bring them down here, and that's a 10. And double check my work here. So our partial sums would be 500 plus 160 plus 10. And then our total sum, if you go down to the bottom, you can click that twice, and 670. So the idea is to put the base 10 blocks out there, solve the problem like you would, but you can also go back and check your work to make sure that your partial sums are correct and that your total sum is correct. So that's how we can use the digital tools for place value blocks to help us solve problem number 2 from the guided practice.